Yes. Now, the Norwegian ship detained last week in Mombasa with UN cargo, including firearms, has been released after diplomatic intervention. Kenyan authorities have freed the Norwegian ship with its crew without pressing any charges, ending an 8-day stalemate with the United Nations. The ship had been commandeered by security commandos on suspicion of carrying illegal weapons and drugs. Upon its seizure, weapons were discovered stacked in UN armored carriers, but the United Nations protested the country's move to intercept the ship and subsequent inspection of its content. The United Nations claimed in conducting the inspection without its involvement was a breach of international protocol. UN Information Office said the weapons were legally being ferried and were destined for the Indian battalion operating in the Democratic Republic of Congo. They claimed the weapons had been declared in the bill of lading, a document between the shipper and the transportation company disclosing the contents being shipped, but that it was not declared in the manifest, which is the document declared to the government agencies showing what the ship is carrying. The UN has been engaging Kenya's Ministry of Foreign Affairs to end the diplomatic stalemate on its consignment.
Actually, 20 in total. 2 of them are captains. One is a Chinese captain and one is from Norway. The rest are Chinese staff who have been recruited to work in this particular ship, and their papers and documents were accurate. They have been released secretly. Now, why am I saying secretly? At the time of arresting this ship, we know the kind of action that had been brought about. But then again, now when the ship was being released last night, were you members of the press even involved? Were you even allowed to come in? You were actually even, I was at the port and I saw nobody was allowed to enter. Apart from me, we went at the police station to ensure that nobody has been left behind, to also ensure that nobody is going to be charged or nobody had been arrested. So when they do this during the day and arrest the ship and then release it in the middle of the night and say that we have released the ship because the investigations are complete, they have not even said it or declared it right now. So I'm actually informing you what has happened because I know that is a fact and I was present. So they also need to come forward and they also need to come and apologize as well because they know what they have done was actually wrong.